Hey everyone, I'm Amy Major, and tonight I'm going to show you how to use our sandwich and sushi maker roll. So I've already kind of took it apart here, but well, I think it went the other way here. No, it went that way. Anyway, what we're going to do is yeah, it went that way. Just like that. So we're going to take it apart here, and we're going to put some sushi. Well, first I'm going to use a little bit of oil. This is olive oil. I guess I couldn't remember if I used vegetable oil last time I did this or if I used olive oil. I'm trying olive oil tonight. If it's a little too much, we'll back it off to vegetable oil next time. And you want to make sure to put that along the bar of this so that it doesn't stick to the rice. Now the rice, I actually did that in my quick cooker. It was 2 cups of sushi rice that I rinsed off really good first because that takes away a lot of the starchiness that makes it stick. And I added 2 cups of water, put it in my quick cooker, set it on the rice setting. When it came out, I added 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a teaspoon of salt. Okay, and I've been trying to get this cool a little bit. And we're just gonna put this in our maker, and there's no real exact measurement for this. I would say you don't want to stuff it too much, and you're gonna put it on both sides. My daughter absolutely loves sushi, so when we had this, I was like, oh my, now I can make it at home. And so when I told her today, I think I'm making sushi tonight, she's like, yes. All right. So we're just gonna lay this down here. Let me do it. I know it goes the other way, but let me do it. We're just making an indentation here in the rice. And what that is for is so we know where we're putting our fillings. Her favorite's the Philly roll. I'm gonna start with that. So here I have some salmon that, this is just regular Sam's Club Members Mark smoked salmon. None of the sushi I do is raw. That's a personal choice. You can do yours however you like, but that's just how we roll. These little slices are stuck together a little bit, but that's okay. So I just try to cut everything in the same shape, like long pieces. And again, there's no right or wrong amount of how much is going to go into this either. So it would be whatever you like. Now, for the Philly roll, there is also cream cheese. So I'm going to put my little sticks of cream cheese down here. And I might can break off part of one here. There we go. And avocado. Now my avocado was a little bit greener than I meant for it to be. I thought it looked pretty dark, like it might be good and ripe and easy to cut, but it probably could have stood to have been in a paper bag for a couple days to ripen up. So we're just gonna layer this along here. All right, now I don't want to overfill this. So at the top of this, you can see these little swirly lines. That's where this part of this goes. We want to stick this in before we close it up. And we are going to real quickly snap that together and pop our cap on the end. And we are going to twist this, what that is going to do is compact our rice and our toppings or whatever. And I don't think it's going to go anymore, so that's about as good as it's going to get. At this point, get some of that avocado off there. I have the sushi nori. We are going to take a piece of this. It said shiny side down, so I think this side is shinier. And I'm going to put a little water here. It probably don't need to be on all sides, but I'm going to make sure I get the right way. Okay. We're going to take this off. Just put my water out of the way. And you are just going to mash this in right here. Then we're going to fold this over, and the water is what makes it stick. Well, it's sticking pretty good. Thought it might need some more, but I think it's okay. Then you're going to take your knife and just even this up on the ends. And it works better. You can see how this is sort of crumbling. I really just meant to get this excess nori off anyway. This works better if you put it in the fridge and just let it chill, which is what I'm going to do. I just wanted to show you for now. Then when you get, I will show you that when you get ready to cut it, you always want to rinse your knife and wipe it down. I'm not going to cut because I am going to refrigerate this and it'll cut better, but you're going to cut it in the middle and then you'll do your small pieces. You can probably get about 8 out of this. So if you cut it in the middle, you can do 3 more cuts on each side. So I'm going to sit that one aside and I'm going to show you guys the California roll. Now, we are going to go ahead and put our oil on here again. Add some more sushi rice. Now I have my 1 cup prep bowls here that I have the vegetable oil in. These are the new ones that just came out with our spring line. Have the new little blue lids that fit on top. And the reason I have 2, I don't have the stuff out, but I'm gonna make some spicy mayo to go with these. All that really is a little bit of mayonnaise with as much sriracha as you like stirred together. So for everybody, the amount is going to be different depending on how spicy you like your mayonnaise. And then of course after that you might want soy sauce. I would say you'd probably want soy sauce. Some people like the pickled ginger, wasabi, whatever you like with yours. Okay, let's make our little indentions here. Okay. So California roll, I have some crab meat here. You know, the stuff we buy in the store is not really truly crab meat. It's actually a fish that is flavored to be like crab meat, but it's as close as we can get, so we're gonna go with it. It's probably what they use in the sushi restaurants anyway. break that in half. Okay. Cucumber, cut this in little sticks. And I tried to leave the seeds out of my cucumber. It's a thicker piece than I want. There we go, perfect. And we're gonna do avocado. Put it on the crab here. It wanted to crumble on me. I didn't get it in a nice stick form like I wanted it to be. Okay. So once again, we're going to put this here. We're going to close that pretty quickly. Try not to let any of it escape. And then twist it. And there we go. And it's not going to give anymore. So let's get our fresh piece of nori out. Shiny side down. I'll put a little water. I don't think I'm gonna worry about the sides there. It's mainly these edges I want. All right. And the first time I did this, I put this out in the middle. And I found out real quick rolling it that I really needed it up here at the upper side instead. That works better for me. All right. I think I'm cutting right up against the rice, but then I end up getting some of it off. Okay. Here is 2 different kinds that I've shown you. So if you like sushi, you need one of these snack roll makers. This will save you a lot of money, and it's really kind of fun to make once you get started. All right, guys, have a good evening. Bye-bye.